feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now it's Rodgers. And his pass, incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his leg.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Calvin Johnson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Man open left side, it's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady. He dumps it off to Barkley. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's Brady. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down inside the 40.
She-Rag got me.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bledsoe. He's going to look deep for Moore. He rifles one that's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing them.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Slot man moves right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Mike Williams.
31 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown here to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
To throw on second down, Bledsoe. And this is caught, Herman Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Taking a shot for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to look deep for more.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Steve Atwater with a pick.
But it's certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Brady. He's got him in. Complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Handoff to Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Bledsoe. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Rasul Douglas picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
To throw from his end zone, Bledsoe. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. Off the play fake. Bledsoe in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Bledsoe. That's Samuel. Caught left side.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bledsoe. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the Hall of Famer John Lynch. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they can...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Steve Smith, 37 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. He hits more. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Bledsoe. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Bledsoe escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Brady now on first down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Brady now to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Now a play fake. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It's Hill, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's